there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a Paw Your Way into Our Hearts video, which means it's going to be pet related. It's also series 20 of 30 days of sketches. Today is day 19, I believe. And the sketch is by Kristen over at Scrappin' on the Fly. I am going to be doing a dog layout with my dog Coda and my husband. Just a new way to exercise her. It's not exactly urban mushing because she's not really pulling him, but he rides his motorized scooter and she is tethered to it, and she does pull some, but she doesn't have to pull because he can just motorize right behind her or beside her, and it's been a really great way to get a lot of her energy out. They don't go super far. They just, maybe like a mile. And she really does love it. So that's what I'm documenting today. I have a kit here from Coco Daisy. I believe this is the March kit, and it is a subscription-based kit club. So if you are interested in that, I'll put a link down below. MK and I decided to subscribe to this just to kind of try it out and see what it was all about. They've been around for a very long time, actually, and I've never subscribed to before. I have had a few of their papers from like a give-take table kind of situation years ago, and the paper is really good quality. The embellishments are good quality. You get quite a bit with the kit. Their website is a little bit difficult for me to use, or for us to use, in our opinion. We sat at a retreat together in November and looked at it and decided to go ahead and take the plunge. So we've got a few kits from them. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to keep going with it, just because you don't get to preview anything. And I don't know. It's, we both have a lot of paper in our stash, so it's not like we're hurting for paper. Some of the kits we've been really, like, the February kit was really right up my alley. This kit, I could take it or leave it. It's not something that I'm super excited about, but I really do like the layout that I made out of it. So, sometimes things can surprise you when you least expect it. Like, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. The papers have a lot of, I can't say that, I don't want to say that they're not solids. Like, the ledger is solid on the back. It's not solid as in all one color, but it's all ledger on the back. But on the other side, it's all of these different colors. So that forces you to kind of use a stripe unless you just use the ledger. So I kind of just, this is all one paper. I just cut the strips and I flipped the ledger pieces over to kind of tone it down a little, because there were 3 more additional colored stripes on there that I really didn't want to use. Not because I didn't like them, but because I just felt like it was a lot. And then as you see here, it comes with some 6x8 papers, and you can see they are, I don't know if two-tone is the right color, but they're 2 patterns. So the majority of it was one pattern, and then there's a strip of a different pattern at the bottom. And I'm not sure how crazy I am about that. So you do get quite a few things though. Like we have the scrapbooking kit. They also do a planner kit and a pocket page kit. But there's stamps, and there's some chipboard, there's enamel dots, there's some washi tape. It comes with quite a few things. If you're really into kits, you might try it. I just found their website to be rather confusing and overwhelming for me. I don't do well with a lot of visual clutter, and that's what it felt like to me. Even though the pictures are beautiful, there are like the washi tape is sitting on top of all of the other stuff in the listing for just the washi tape. So for me, it's really hard for me to decipher what I'm getting unless I go through and read everything. Of course, you need to read everything, but at a glance, I would like to just be able to see what I want to see. Anyway, so that was my basic opinion of it. It's yeah, I don't know how long we're going to keep this subscription thing going, but I know we at least have the April kit coming. So It does come with rub-ons, as you can see here. I don't know that every month comes with rub-ons, but this particular month did. So I'm using the rub-ons to just give my clouds some texture and color. The cloud die is a die that was gifted to me from someone. I don't even know what brand or manufacturer it is. When I say gifted, it was gifted as a, oh, I have these extra dice. Do you want them? They weren't in a package. It wasn't like a birthday gift and I unwrapped it. I think somebody had ordered some duplicates or something to that effect. And yeah, so they are looking pretty cool. I like them with the rub-ons on them. I do have quite a lot of rub-ons in my stash. I did pull the ones here that I'm using now in that bottom pile. Those are all 49 and Market rub-ons, probably from either Everywhere or Wherever, one of their travel collections. But the greens were the same, so I decided to pull in more green. And I'm liking how that's looking, just giving a little bit more depth of color with some of the black in there. And I think it looks really good. It is a bright spring day. There's not any really any clouds in the sky, but the photos don't even really show a whole lot of the sky, so I thought this works. It also is taking the place of the circles that Kristen has in the sketch, and I'm liking how it's coming together so far. So there are some chipboard pieces and some ephemera pieces that are also clouds, so I'm going to try and use those if I can in my cloud clusters and see how that comes out. I will be doing a little bit of journaling on that little semicircle piece that's orange above the leftmost photo, and then I have another piece that I'm going to put at the bottom. It's a green piece that's on the left hand side of the screen there. It's going to go at the bottom to allow for some journaling. Also, because I do have the ledger paper in the background, I could totally do some journaling on that if necessary. I don't know that it will be for this particular layout, but ledger paper is great for that. So lines are already built in, and it makes it really easy to go ahead and just go do a little journaling right on your background. I am trimming down the white around the clouds just because I don't like a huge white border. So that's something that I will normally do if there's quite a bit of white showing, just because I don't know, it bothers me. I could also ink them up, I suppose, but maybe that would make the white stand out more. Also trimming down this piece that says March days, but I'm not going to end up using this piece. I thought I was going to try and get it on there, but I just couldn't find the right spot for it. So the March days does not end up on the layout, which is fine. But I do have that gray piece that says Frolic, and I think that's perfect because, you know, she's out there goofing off and running around. So they are going for a run, but she's kind of on a little bit of a long lead. She's super bouncy and excited when she gets out there, so I'm thinking Frolic actually does work, and so I'm going to go ahead and use it. I don't know where else I would ever use the word Frolic for things that I document. I don't know. It seems, yeah, it doesn't seem like something I would normally use, but I feel like it works for her. So here are the chipboard pieces, and I am adding some chipboard clouds, not realizing that I hadn't even actually put any adhesive on my photos, so I'm going to have to go back and adhere those down because now the clouds have some adhesive, but the photos don't. I also flipped my clouds upside down and backwards and all of that good stuff so that they don't look like the same cloud repeated. It's, you know, just gives them a little bit of a different shape so that it feels like I'm using more than one die, but it is all one die. So I'm happy with how that actually came out. I really like it. I like that the clouds give it some movement across the the page. And then I'm also going to add those two birds that are on the left-hand side of the screen there to give a little bit more movement and flow to the page. And I am also going to add some enamel dots. So while I go ahead and get all of that ready, don't forget there are a bunch of people playing along with 30 days of sketches. I will put a playlist link down below for you in case you're interested in that. I will also put the link to the Paw Your Way Into Our Hearts Hop So you can go and check out more pet related or animal related layouts so that you can get inspiration there as well. And yeah, I think it's really cool. I like the sketch. So thank you, Kristen, for putting that together. And thank you, Christy, for hosting 30 Days of Sketches again for your 20th time. It's amazing, and you know we love it. I am also going to do a sketchy black line around the outside of this layout because all of these light colors feel like they need something to kind of hold it in. I don't know. Maybe I should have used a different color background paper, but white is what I used. I could have definitely inked that up with maybe some green or something like that, but or maybe the blue. But I didn't, and I'm not going to go back and try and do it now. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and ink up or do the sketchy line that I love so much. The problem is that a couple of these papers, you know, it's all one sheet of paper, so I don't really understand what the problem was, to be honest with you. But my pen works great on some of them, and then there's like a couple of papers, a couple of strips that it just doesn't work great on, and I don't know why that is. There's nothing different. It's literally the same sheet of paper, just the ledger is the back side, or the B side, and the stripes are the A side. So I don't know why. It's not even like it's all the stripes, but I normally just go in with my Muji pen, which is what I started with, and make my sketchy lines. But I ended up having to go in and make my sketchy lines on a couple of them with a super fine Sharpie. And so what I did was I just went as light as I could because the Muji pen is very light in color, or not the color. It's a very fine tip. It's like a 0.38, and the Sharpie is definitely a little thicker. So I tried to go in as light as I could and make the lines where I couldn't get it to draw. And you'll see here it's where my struggles are. This orange paper, and yeah, I don't know. There I go with my Sharpie. I'm just trying to kind of fill it in. Maybe I should go back and go all the way around, but I really don't think you can see the difference a whole lot when it's all said and done in real life. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And don't forget to go check out everyone else playing along with the Paw Your Way into Our Hearts Hop, as well as 30 Days of Sketches. Again, thanks to the people that are hosting these for us. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.